Now, what is the crack, everybody? Thanks very much for tuning into this episode. I have a live podcast happening in the TLT Theatre in Drogheda on the 25th of March this month, which is a Saturday night. Tickets are €20 plus the booking fee on www.thetlt.ie. I will leave a link in the description below so you can purchase your tickets there. I'd absolutely love to have you. There's only a couple of tickets left as I put this out on my social media a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't had a minute to put it up on YouTube, so I'd be absolutely delighted to have you, and I have a couple of special guests. I'll leave all the posters and stuff like this up here so you can see for yourself. However, I'd love to have you, so if you're interested in buying a ticket and you're around Drogheda on the 25th of March, I think the doors open at like 6:30 or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I'm brutal at plugging my own gigs, haven't I? But yeah, and enjoy. Thanks a million for tuning in. So, do you want to hear a really funny story? I'm kind of actually after missing the ferry by a couple of minutes. So this morning I was booked on the 2:15 ferry to Holyhead. I woke up a tiny bit too late. Now I thought getting here maybe about 10 to 2 would be okay, because the last time I got the boat, as you would have seen in the last video, the boat didn't set sail until nearly 4 o'clock, so we didn't get into Holyhead until just after 7 that time. So I was thinking maybe they might be running a couple of minutes late, but of course they weren't. They were actually ahead of schedule, so ahead of schedule that the boat was closed and out the dock by 10 to 2. As I got there, as I pulled up to the check-in desk, I seen it pull away and I was like, oh no. Look, it is what it is. Sometimes these things happen. It'd be very, very rare that I would be late for stuff like this, but it is what it is. We ran a bit late. So yeah, that's my day tomorrow, kind of fecked in the best way possible. So I'm parked up in here and standing now for the remainder of this night. So I'm gonna hop into bed here now, because the boat isn't sailing till 8 o'clock, so we probably won't be getting on it until about, I don't know, maybe about 7 o'clock, 6:30 maybe. No, it won't be 6:30. It'll definitely be about 7 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the bed and we'll continue this journey hopefully in a couple of hours. Made it onto this boat anyway. Slightly a nicer room than the very last boat I got off. It's the very same boat. It's the Estrad we're on here again, back on the old Stena Lions, which I've no problem being on compared to the Irish ferries. But what do you think? Room tour? I know, let's go. Now, as you walk in, the decor is really inviting. It's not too bad. This is a twin bunk. I'm really hoping that there's no one else in this bedroom with me. I don't think there is though, because that would be down normally. That's me. How are you? We've got a television in here. We've also got an updated phone. Well, I say updated compared to the last one. How you new? I'm here again. And this is the bathroom. Are you ready? Oh, this is a tiny bit nicer than the other one I was on. What you didn't see in the last video was the bathroom I had the last time was a lot rougher than it looked in the camera, so I'm pleasantly surprised. So for today's video, what are we doing? Well, we have 3 drops. One in Leeds, one just outside Newcastle, about an hour outside Newcastle, and one actually in Newcastle. So we're going up the north east side of the UK today. Now what was meant to happen was I was meant to get the first delivery off, get the second delivery done. Third delivery would have been hit and miss over the stretch of hours if I had got the boat this morning. However, that probably won't happen today. I would imagine I'll definitely get the first one off. It'll probably be late in the afternoon now at this stage. and I'll try and get as far up the road as I can to the second drop. Tomorrow will be a bit more rushed, where I'm going to have to do the 2 other drops and backload in Leeds. Now I think I can get it all done in one day. We'll have to wait and see. Worst case scenario, so today is Wednesday now, it's Wednesday morning here, and worst case scenario is that I'm going to have to get the boat back on Friday morning, which, to be honest with you, I don't really mind either way. It doesn't make a difference really to me what day I come back on, just once I don't get stuck over here for a Saturday or whatever, which would be a disaster for us. However, the customer might want it back on Friday morning so they can distribute it out for delivery on Monday. We'll have to wait and see, but the customer knows anyway, and they're like, it's grand, don't worry about it. So things happen, you know what I'm saying? Just like that, fresh as daisy. Let's go.
Regardless of symptoms or actions from
I just had to pull over and get all my stuff together because I was a bit all over the place when I was getting off the boat there. So first stop is very close to, from what I can see on the map, is Bradford. So we are heading down to 55, up past Warrington, up for the 62, over the top of Manchester there, up that big high road, and over across to Leeds / Bradford area. Then after that we're heading for Scarborough. I think it's over on the east coast there. Is it near it's near Darlington? I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. I haven't been over that direction before. So, whoa, look at that thing. What is that? Is that the sea cat? No, I haven't seen that in ages. Well, you can just about catch that over there, can you? See it? Just haven't seen that in a long time. Go through these old scanners. Oh, God. Now, everyone that was on the boat went ahead of me there because I wanted to walk around and do my checks again because I was so rushed this morning leaving. I just wanted to make sure before I go past the Holyhead checkpoint that all my affairs were in order, and they are, thank God. So I just said I'll pull over, check everything, double check all the straps, make sure if the DVSA man seen that, he'd be happy out. What's going on here? All the Gallon lads are moving big modular boxes by the looks of things. They're all stopped, are they? Oh no.
Hi,
How are you doing, mate? How are you?
Cheers.
See ya. Please, ladies, don't hold me in. Woo! Like, the last thing you need is just be pulled by them, for them to scale all over the load, damage half it, and then when you get up to your delivery, they're all wondering, why is there all like creases in the boxes and why are they all damaged? And you'll be like, bruh, customs are all over it. It wasn't me, bruh. This is a familiar sight, isn't it, coming out here? Oh, it's always a good time when you come out here. To be honest with you, I'm glad I actually missed that boat because now I don't really have to drive through the night. Hello, cafe friend. At least now I don't have to drive through the night, you know what I mean? I really don't like doing that, to be honest with you. As much as it is nice when you get the music going and you're having a good time and, you know what I mean, the roads are empty and stuff, it's just you had to be wrecked all the next day. As you've seen in the last video, if you're watching my last trip to the UK, I parked in Northampton there in the Red Lion, and I went out for I tried to go for a bit of food and a couple of drinks when I was finished my shift, and I couldn't keep my eyes open for longer than a pint, and I had to go to bed because I'd been up since stupid o'clock the morning before. So that's kind of the problem with them the early morning ferries. So yeah, we're off to Bradford. I don't even know what they're getting, a couple of pallets I think. There's not much actually on this load really. It's a very, very light load. The last load I had out was like a load of how do I describe it? I think it's like recycled plastics, shavings and stuff that go into like mouldings and stuff like that, as you would have seen in the last one. And on this one, there's just like double stacked cardboard boxes that literally are not heavy. I don't even know what's in them, and I don't care either. Once there's no contraband in there, we're all good. Oh, lovely ST Fiesta just out there blitzing past me. So yeah, I am on the way to Bradford here now, going to deliver to the first place, and hopefully it's not too bad. I'm going to stick in the postcode now in a couple of minutes and play a few tunes and get up the road. And hopefully, fingers crossed, Holyhead checkpoint is closed, which I think it will be. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So all this stuff here is coming off, basically. Oh fuck. All this back stuff here is coming off. So half the load basically is coming off. The next delivery only has 2 pallets, but I'm not going to make it there tonight by the looks of things. Yeah, that's where I'll strap back up. Now before anyone questions like, why is this up loose? Because there's literally a pallet of foam, look. There's no tyre I can even get that without squashing the whole thing. If the DVSA man doesn't like that. And before I got rudely interrupted by the wind, was that the DVSA can buy me a pint if you think there was a problem with that. Like the likes of those pallets on the back of that, they're literally foam inserts for like memory toppers for a mattress. Like there's only about 10 of them on it, and they're not like thick foam. They're literally just light foam, like styrofoam. So the whole pallet probably only weighs about 10 kilos if max. But apparently, according to the DVSA.com / whatever Mr. DVSA man wants, Mr. DVSA man gets. See? We're professionals over here, we do what we're told. So I got here to, where am I actually? Muirfield. I think it's up near Yorkshire somewhere. And I got here in 3 hours and 32 minutes from Holyhead Port, which I don't think was too bad considering it was the middle of the day and there was a good bit of traffic around, you know. I'm literally about to pour myself a bowl of Cocoa Pops because I'm very hungry. So this time I wanted to be a bit more prepared for this trip, and I brought like the likes of milk and coffee and bits and pieces, so I didn't have to stop as much because I hate spending money on that sort of stuff. As much as I absolutely adore caffeine, I have to kind of relax on the spending of it because your boy is getting married next year, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut down on spending because we got a lot of money to pay out for this wedding here now. So I'm gonna be like Luke Vernon with the cab cooking, except I'm about 5 years old and I have Cocoa Pops instead. Sorry Luke, I can't afford to cook fancy salmon like you. I would love to be able to. Maybe one day you'll teach me how to cook it, because I have the palate of a 6-year-old. On the bright side though, we got super milk, so it'll be good for your joints and stuff like that. Now, I'm gonna eat my Cocoa Pops and then we're gonna get on the road. This day just gets better and better, lads. So your man's after bringing me down to the end of this secure yard here, and I says to him, I says, come here, where would a man go about a point? Now what you didn't see on the way down here was from me to where the security hut is about 2 miles away. So I said to him, I says, is there any chance I can park up by the security hut, just the unit, and camp there for the night because I want to go down and have an point down the village? And he says, yeah, no worries, work away mate. He says, I'm on all night anyway, so now we'll go near the stuff. I was like, A1, this is a brilliant night. Oh, this is a brilliant night. So I'm just going to drop the trailer here and go back up around the top and then come back down here in the morning and tip it. So happy days. Now, that's where we're locked up. Pints.